What up, Moogle Mob? Physics Shebang here. Been a little bit. I've been stuck with Dave the Diver. It's a good game. You should play it. So Moogle Cup is over. Noob Trap, Noob Tree, not Noob Trap. Oh man, Noob Tree is the victor, the champion of Moogle Cup 5. So congratulations to him. But it doesn't mean I have to stop doing these things when I feel like it. So we are actually doing the Chupon Championship for February. So this is the finals. Me and Leo are the Dungeons and Magimasters team, and we are gonna do the best we can. So figure why not do it as a talk through. So let's see how it goes. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Pretty decent starting party. So Edgar in front always. Health, GP, Rain, and Runic. Interesting. All right, let's head straight to Kullingen. Health and GP Rain. So GP Rain's our only actual starting skill. So we are looking for something a little bit more substantial. Another character would be great. Some form of offense that works would be great. Decent Esper that we could use. And then, of course, the mainstays. Maybe a couple rods. Just something like that to really sort of get us going would be nice. Now, we don't have a lot of money, but I do want to scout these just to see if there's anything good. Cat Hood is nice, but we obviously don't have enough money for that. I would normally just go straight to Figaro Castle from here, but I think I'm going to do returners because I would like a little bit of extra loot to be able to sell. That way I have enough to afford some things from the 2 shops that are in Figaro Castle for half off. So I'm going to go here first. And then I will go ahead and do Figaro Castle for that free check and the half off shops. I'm going to come back for that other one because that guy is just in my way. Loot is terrible so far. Hopefully something a little bit better shows up. Okay, he got out of my way, thankfully. Diamond Shield, that's decent defense. The rest of the loot has been pretty much just like regular items, which is pretty unfortunate. I'm not gonna buy any Revivifies right now. I'm just really not Revivifies, but sleeping bags right now. Really hoping that like maybe we can find some of those for half off. That would be nice, but like we're out of money already. The stuff we found here has been just dog water. So I guess we'll just go, get it over with, and hopefully we find something in the other 2 or 4 chests that are here. Maybe we find something to sell. That would be nice. Or something to use. I mean, Ragnarok or an Illumina would be great right now because we have Edgar, who's a natural user of it. It would all be great. All right, well, Magicite's fine. Get some loot. Doom Darts. Okay, those sell okay. Those are decent sellables. Tonic, however, is not decent sellables. Warp Stones, we'll get a few of those. Those we'll get. A couple of those we'll get. And a couple of those we'll get too. Why not? Now, we're kind of hoping for some sleeping bags here. We can get it half off. Merit Award's not bad. Depends on what we find and who can use it. Smoke bombs we'll take. And that's fine. I should have bought some shurikens, but I don't want to go through the talking thing again and waste time, so we're not going to. I think I'm going to go straight to World of Ruin South Figaro now. Whenever you start with Edgar, it's really important that at some point early on you check the half-off shops. And I can still check the basement there. I can still check all the loot there. So maybe we find enough to sell. Maybe we find earrings that we might need. Maybe we find rods that we might need. Decent weapons that are half off. You know, if you don't come here and there's Atma weapons for sale or Ragnarok's for sale half off, you lose. So always take a gander. See what you can find here. decent sellables, and free ice rod is nothing to turn my nose up at, but some earrings would be nice. Nope, but I'll take Atlas Armlet. I might even take 2 Atlas Armlets if I'm being completely honest. Just in case. They're half off, why not? Still looking for sleeping bags, but we have most of everything else we need. Maybe we need green cherries, some other things too. Here, which, okay, now we have a whole lot. I didn't realize I already had some. Now we have like 9 green cherries, so we don't have to worry about Imp. Especially on the last boss when he decides to do annoying stuff. A couple of those, why not? Rods? Odds, okay. We don't have a ton of money. But if we can just get like... Man, if I can get 1 more of those, I'd be really happy. And I don't... screw it, you know what? Do what I do. Sell everything. Just sell the house. We still need earrings, but I'm going to full loot this basement. Get some more money, and then we'll check World of Balance as well. So the loot in World of Balance, actually in both. So World of Balance and World of Ruin, they're both separate. So even though I've already looted South Figaro and World of Ruin, World of Balance is a separate loot pool. So you can actually loot both World of Balance and World of Ruin. Unlike other places, like Thamasa it's all one loot pool. So if you loot one, you've looted both. South Figaro is the weird one. So that gives me more chance at more loot, more chance at things to sell, more chance at earrings, and hopefully more chance of, you know, enough money to do Zen Thief would be nice. I have rods now, so if I can get earrings and enough money for Zen Thief, I'm feeling pretty good. So far, nothing crazy. The fire shield is pretty okay. Love to have it. The Blizzard Orb is nice too. Both of those are forms of Merton protection, and now I have 2 Blizzard Orbs. I guess, sure, why not? Breakblade is good money for the Zen Thief. I mean, it could be good for a lot of things, but I'm kind of inclined to just use it as Zen Thief money. Nothing fancy so far in the basement. Just the couple Blizzard Orbs and a Flame Shield. I mean, okay. Atmo Weapon's pretty cool. I'm glad to have it. I won't need it till I'm like a minimum level 35 or so, but that's okay. That is late game Edgar solved eventually. Do World of Balance South Figaro now and see if we can't find some earrings and some more loot. So I'm not feeling comfortable with my early game just yet. I got GB Rain, I got rods, but I'm not feeling cushy. Earrings would help me feel cushy. Genji Glove may come in handy later. We'll see. Nothing right now, though. Force Shield's nice. Okay. I like it. The old man was in my way, and now there's another man in my way. There's just a lot of people in my way. Earrings. Okay. We're in one of those seeds, huh? I'm willing to check the weapon shops just to see if there's anything else here, but I don't really feel like I need to go to the item shop right now. I know I still need some sleeping bags, but I can get them in Kolingen if I have to. Okay. Let's get out of here and just go straight to Zen. We'll see what we can find there. And then if I don't find earrings there, I'm willing to go check the Masa, and then I pretty much just call them a lost cause. Maybe I find them later, maybe I don't, but, you know, sometimes you just have to go without them. What do we got? Give me cheap. 42k is not cheap. Okay. Good. Break blade. Maybe that and that. Just get like 5 of these. If I can. 6,200, huh? Enough for the game. 42k though. That's too much money, and I don't have a lot of money left to do anything, so I think at this point we're just gonna go. Also, Ice Shield and World of Balance Zen is huge. That's Merton stuff. Okay. I think we just go. The question is, where are we going? I have rods and earrings. I think I might just go ahead and do Burning House. Like, whenever I have rods and earrings ready to go, I'm feeling pretty okay about doing an early Burning House. So, I'll loot it first, because I still need sleeping bags. And I can get the loot, go outside, save, and then just rush in and see what we got. I'm going to full check the shops, too, because if there's anything good, I want to know about them. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Still looking for sleeping bags, but I don't have any money right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'll check there maybe on the way out. There's no other save point except for outside, so I don't really need to. I don't need sleeping bags right this moment. I'll need them later. Check all the loot spots here. Doom darts, I guess. Why not? I'll check World of Ruin Zen at some point. Maybe that'll help. Okay, let's get our equipping done. Who has the better magic? Alright, so of course he does. So we'll do that, and that, and that. And you know what? Earrings and removal charm. Great. What do we got for espers? Merton. Okay, got it. I see. Thunder Shield, yes. Flame Shield, yes. Good. All right. Good enough. Let's go. We got Merton on deck here. I sold one of my Blizzard Orbs, but not two. So that means I will be at least one bit of Calmness Protection short. But there's Ice Shields in Zen. So I'm going to keep that in mind. We'll deal with that later. Not really a concern right this very second, but it will be later. Ice Rod. We need to get through these first fights. So I do not want to abuse Ice Rods, because I need them for the boss. But I did need to get through the first fight. So, it's a good start. We can GP Rain sort of the rest of them. We also just learned Berserk, which I think might be natural magic. Either that or it was on one of the espers and I didn't notice it. Either way, I'm glad to have it. GP Rain should be pretty decent here. Oh yeah, these guys escape. That's super obnoxious. We'll see if we can't kill a couple before they all disappear. Fine. Kind of want to learn magic, so I would love to learn one of these level 2. Actually, both these level 2 spells would be just fantastic. Because we need magic. We have very little other anything else. Double Meteor. Do both these espers have Meteor? We just learned Berserk from 2 espers and Meteor from 2 espers. So I'm assuming it's not natural magic, but just lucky us. Fire 2, Bolt 2. Maybe I'll switch those shields around. Let's go here. Go and put Thunder there, Flame there, and move along. These enemies are not threatening, but they are experience. So we take those. Can't cast it though. Maybe I'll do one more Ice Rod here. Keep the other 2 for later. I know my next fight's gonna be nice and chill. This one's not an issue. It's GP Rain fight. We're done. Or just straight GP Rain, depending. Yep. Probably just gonna run from this. I don't think GP Rain kills anybody. I'll try it just for kicks, but I don't think it's enough. I can get like 2 of them. That might give me the chance of learning this other level 2 magic pretty quickly. I think we're good. Yeah, I'll take it. Ice 3, that was Nat Magic. Ice 3, but I don't know that I have any tinctures or anything. Who learned that? Who has Nat Mag? You do. That's very interesting. Do I have tinctures or anything? I don't. So we're just gonna have to kind of deal with this the way we have it. We don't have any way to heal ourselves of lower MP. So we just go with what we got. We'll crack a shield if we have to. Do we have ice too? Oh, we have ice rods. So this guy just dies, right? Doing fire and bolt. I think this guy just dies in 1 hit. It's just over, right? Yeah. Well, perfect. I'm glad we found those rods. Half off rods are great. I'm almost inclined to just go pick up some more of them. But maybe not. Let's see what we get here. We'll do fire 2. Magicite. Trying to think about where I want to go next. I think we just got a free heal, so maybe we just do Search the Skies. Check that Esper real quick. Here too. You know what? You take that. Great. Let's do Search the Skies and see what happens. We got 1 more rod left. That was me not knowing how to menu properly. That's how you quickly lose like 8 seconds for no reason. Hitting down twice is just too difficult for me, you know? You know what? We can just do Ice 3 here. You learned a little... I thought you learned that. No, it's not you. Okay. I don't really want to waste my rod on this guy. He's not that threatening. He can be. But, yeah, see? Not so bad. Thinking I might go pick up some more rods and go straight to Fanatic's Tower. Sounds like an interesting move. Shoot. I think I'm gonna pick up more rods. Let's do it. Not too far out of the way. We got money now. Kind of. Maybe. Maybe not. We fought a good amount of trash mobs, so we should have enough for like a couple rods, maybe. 14k? We can get 3. Yeah, let's go. Love it. Just wish I had some sleeping bags. Would be really cool, but we don't. So, oh well. We do have some emergency tents. We can do that for now. What do we got? Quarter poison is not great. Hold on. What happened? Why doesn't he... Weren't you learning Merton? Who? I'm confused. Whatever. I think I screwed something up. It's alright. Figure that out later. Let's check Fanatics. We can start learning Merton from Fanatics, the dragon here. And we can consider doing a dragon somewhere else to learn more Merton and then go pick up some ice shields. It's no character, but you know what? We're going to do it. You know what? I'm just going to be real feisty and just take the dragon first. Because what's the worst that could happen during the boss, right? Definitely not an ice immune boss. It's not a thing that would ever happen, right? Never. Definitely not going to be, you know, an ice dragon either. Told you. Weak to bolts. We'll slam that out here. Edgar doesn't have a lot going on in the magic department, so we're just going to slam a pearl out and hope it's enough. And then if not, we might just do a regular old bolt 2 with Drago here and see if that's enough. Probably going to hurt. Not enough to stop me. We got 2 shields and a blizzard orb. If I can get somebody to use that blizzard orb, we'll just have Merton protection as soon as we learn Merton, until we can learn those ice. Until we can buy those ice shields. And we could just get rolling. Genji again is not what we want. We already have one of those. What we really don't want to see is anything that will absorb ice. Which is, you know, some of the nasty ones out there. Like Doom would be a problem. Doom Gaze would be a problem. There's our Merton protection. Well, well, well. Okay. I'm gonna heal up real quick. Okay, so that pushes me... As long as I can get out of here, that does very rapidly push me to go kill another dragon for Merton and start just teaching Merton around everywhere that I can. We just got to beat this boss with the rods and the level 3 magic that we have, and we'll be off to the races. This is filthy. We have ice rods, so we might have a chance here, depending on what he decides to do. This is a crack every rod you have sort of fight. You're not here to be precious with the rods. We're here to just slam it if we got it. Honestly, this is very much a slam a shield fight too. This is a race ender. If we die for in real life. And no, we don't revive him. This guy has almost no life left. I'm surprised he's still standing here in front of me. Fine. We lost a shield. That's sad, but we can buy another one. Fine. So that does sort of eliminate our immediate guaranteed Merton protection. But I've said this a few times in my videos. You need to realize that shields are great and Merton is great, but dying is worse. You know, like not dying is the better option. And your shields should always be considered not only defense, not only Merton protection, but also just an oh shit button. When things go wrong and you need a way out, a shield is always there for you, you know? I'm not gonna ask you to do something you don't want to do. I'm not gonna cheat on you behind your back. It's always there for you. All you gotta do is ask, and it will save you. It's gotta be willing to get rid of it, you know? It'll sacrifice its life for you. But let it do it. That Poltergeist would have killed me otherwise. There's no way I survived that. The endurance match would have killed me. And keep in mind that rods ignore magic defense. So do shields. So I cracked 2 rods and a shield, and the dude wasn't dead yet. What if I didn't have the shields, which were doing like 3,000 a crack? I would have been there for, I don't know, 5 minutes. It was worth it. Absolutely worth it. You know what else is worth it? Probably taking this dragon. I'm gonna go do it. Still have pseudo. Let's see. Yeah, there's a Blizzard Orb right there. So we're fine. I don't need to do that. I just need a tent. I just hope it wasn't Setzer that had the Merton Esper. I don't think it was. I think it was Strago. As long as it was Strago, I'm happy. Anybody else, I cry. Unicorn. Cure 3? You know what? That sounds great. You are learning. Oh, you have 100% Merton. Boom. You need to be learning Merton, actually. So, put that on you. Good times. We don't even... hold on. I gotta do... I don't really care about Edgar right now. So, we're gonna put Blizzard Orb on him. You guys got shields? Remove that. Put that on. Okay, cool. We are now Merton protected. Let's get it. Problem with Merton is its dual element, that is wind and fire, so if it absorbs or negates wind or fire, that means it will absorb or negate the entire thing. We hope that's not a problem. Like, Ice Dragon would be pretty dope. I'd even take, I don't know. Blue Dragon works, I think. Right? Pretty sure this works. It does. Good. That's all I needed to see. And the flame shields heal us. So, great. Alright. We are now in business with microwave strats. Just keep it in my mind, there's an ice shield available in Zen as soon as I have a 4th character. Where am I going next, though? That's the real question. I think I would like to do... What would I like to do? I don't know. I think I'm going to do Edgar things. Because there's another dragon there, and I can get Merton faster. Give me a big weapon. That's the 3rd Genji love. This is getting excessive. You know what? I can get loot. I can get a dragon. I can get things here. And that gives me the option to do Zen Thief later, right? I like the idea of that. I am low on tents. I don't have any tents. I have 1 tent. I have any to that. I'm just going to do that for now. I'll use the tent later. For now, I just want to get in here, take out the first boss. I could use my tent for the dragon. No 3rd character. All right, so it's Ancient Castle, Daryl's Tomb, or Kefka at Narsh. Oh, or Ebbets Rock. I kind of been thinking about Ebbets, but I'm like, that doesn't make sense to me. I'd rather do things I can chain together, so. And I need things to loot, because I'm kind of broke. Broke, but I still have a Zen Thief to buy. And it was like 40-something thousand. I also need an Ice Shield for later. I need money. But that means I need loot. And this place has loot. Daryl's has like 2 chests, but this has more. Especially if I do Ancient Castle. Which I will just do. I'm already here, and I don't know where a character is, so why not, right? There's more loot there. Gives me a chance for the Zen Thief. I can check the monsters in a box while I'm there, too. So we have an Atma weapon, so maybe Atma Offering is on the table. But I have no Strength Espers, which makes me iffy about it. Cool. Quick and easy, quick and easy. I mean, so far, I mean, the checks The progression has been pretty solid. The Genji gloves are pretty dumb. Unless I have a way to do Coliseum and there's just like free Illuminas. Or free Atmas. That would be great too. I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna just go. Oops, I was distracted. Anyway, I'm still looting because I still have a Zen Thief to buy, and the loot has been just piss poor. Absolute trash. Just nothing to sell. No, thank you. No from me, dog. Smoke bomb out of there. Alright, we still got more chests to get down here. I normally would like to stop looting by now, but the seed is just like, no. I'm gonna give you junk. And nothing but junk forever. Nice 3 you already have. Life 2 sounds great. You're probably already done. No, you need Cure 3. Great. Let's go. And like, I'm looking for Katana Soul for a potential offering, but I'm especially into it for the money. I could use 64,000 gold right now. Be great. You know what? This is pretty good too. I think I'm gonna quarter him to start. I don't have instant death. Quarter, pretty good. Just slam a Merton out, and he just dies. All right, hella good experience. 20k, great, perfect. We're gonna come out of here at a really nice level. Plenty of experience to go around. 2 chests are up here, so let's just snag them. Okay, elixir. That's something to sell. Everything else has been just like hot garbage. How about you? Anything good? No. Sad. White Dragon is great. I can take this. Hopefully. I mean, unless he like triple scar beams me, then that might be an issue. Let's see. I think those 2 are fine. Not dead. Okay, great. We need Setzer to live. That's basically it. If Setzer lives, we're good. Great. Alright, so we have Merton on Strago and Setzer. Love it. Quick on Edgar, that's good for later. Or Lance, I guess. Sure. Okay, no character here. I guess the question is, what am I closest to? And I am inclined to say Daryl's Tomb. So let's do Daryl's Tomb. And we'll do that for more loot. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna leave here. We're gonna do Daryl's Tomb. And you know what? I think, I have nobody who's any good at doing Coliseum. That's the main issue. Nobody has a good skill. Nobody has a good weapon. Brutal. Love Coliseum, but man, if you don't have anybody to do anything with, then it's can just be brutal. I need an attacker, and we're just not there yet with Edgar. We had a big weapon, then sure. We had a Yeti, then sure, but we have none of those things. I might peek it. Let's just peek it while we're here. Maybe I'll even give it a quick go, you know, quick go of it. Or Lance, you know what? Let's just slam him in the front and we'll see what happens, right? You're done with Bahamut, right? No, you're not. Shoot. Viva. Ultima. Speed 2. Interesting. You know what? You take speed 2. Great. I don't really care about Ultima that much. Tier 3 is nice. I love that. Tier 2 is also nice. Okay, let's save and see if we can't work some magic here. We have like 1,000,000 Genji gloves, so. Illuminas. Super Balls. Illuminas for Mithril Blades, huh? Who are we fighting? That's brutal. I don't know about this. Let's see what happens. Yeah, classic. If we can get one of these, we're really feeling good. But this idiot is just gonna do, like, nothing. I mean, quarter. Okay, if quarter works, continue. Cat. Jesus. Just 3 spells in a row. This is wonderful. Okay, shit. Free Illumina? Yes. Thank you. I don't want to do any more of those. I don't know if I have any more Mithril Blades anyway, but I'm not doing it. Let's just go over here. And you know what? I'm not going to push my luck. I love what just happened. And you can just take an Atlas. Great. You can switch to the Moogle Charm. Not what I wanted to do, but sure. Let's go. I'm thinking it's going to be an Atma Illumina build for old Edgar boy here. He'll have quick and speed +2. And he's just kind of going to be my man. My man up front. Gonna do plenty of damage by the end, I hope, assuming his level is decent. But we're just gonna plan on like Merton and some cure 2s and 3s from the other 2, but mostly it's just gonna be Edgar doing God King Edgar things. That's my plan right now. What's in my head? We have a path to the end. We have an in-game goal. We don't have any calmness protection. Oh, we have the Merton protection. We have ice shields for sale. Great. We have ways to make it work. We can sell that Aura Lance, grab a couple ice shields. Boom. All it a day. Edgar can handle this alone. Thanks for the hyper wrist, I suppose. I'm not going to heal because I'm ridiculous and I have no friggin' sleeping bags and it's pissing me off, and we're just going to go. Hopefully it doesn't matter. Okay, we found a character at long last. We did it. We have Ice 3 for this, alright? Drago has no MP, it's kind of an issue. Do ice 2? Ice 3? Anything? Meteor? I guess. Can't do ice 3. Can't do anything else. We'll just swing. Now that those guys are dead, we can just use GP Rain instead. Don't have to worry about the split damage. Pew, 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 pew. I think we just attack with Eddie Boy here. That's enough, right? Alright, so with Shadow, can do give him the belt first, or we can just check Gao's dad instead. I'll check Gao's dad instead. See if we can't get a quick character, because I really don't want to have to do Floating Continent. So let's just check this first. Maybe we get lucky and get our 5th here. A better one. We did not. Can we get some sleeping bags at the very least? We can. Good. A few more of those. Okay. Fine, fine. So before I commit the Floating Continent of all things, we're gonna go to Cave on the Veldt first. Cave on the Veldt, and we'll even do Ebbets as well. Like, we'll do both of those, and we'll use up our available checks before we commit to a Floating Continent play. It's too late, in my opinion. Well, we really just hope that this is a character. That's what we really hope. Otherwise, gross. Logic dictates the next character is behind Shadow somewhere, and we just really hope it's here. Lobo. Alright, show it to me. Come on. Come on. It's dead. How many checks am I at? 15. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I have warp stones. Where are they at? Okay. Alright. Ebbets. Ebbets and Floating Continent. Let's just rip the band-aid off. This isn't it. Could also be Kefka Narsh, but I'm willing to bet that it's not. One left. 18. $17. 15. Terrible of it so far. 13. Okay, that's better. 8. 6. 3. Great, thank you. Please, 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 please. Pretty please. 2. Oh my god. 1. Oh my god. I hate this place so much. If you've watched me for a while, you know that I don't like RNG in my randomizers. Thank you. Jesus. What a horrible Ebbets that was. We have Berserk. long as we can get it off, we're fine. Where is it? This will be a bit slow because my spells... as it turns out, I probably should have healed before I came here. But we can make this work, right? Maybe? Possibly? Perhaps? Perchance? Pearl this guy down? Natural magic, not so great on Shadow. Be range, sure, it works. In case you didn't know, Berserk makes Magimaster completely useless. All he does is physical attack and nothing else. He doesn't put up his shields. You just kind of abuse him from here. I have no money. I have so little money that I did 28 damage. Great. We are so broke, we can't even throw money. And we still have, like, oh, we have one tincture. Suppose we can do that. Not enough to Merton, but it is enough to, like, Pearl. And hopefully that's enough to finish him off. This is way slower than it should be. Also, if you choose to do the Berserk route, make sure you do it first. Don't let him change his shield. If his shield is already changed, then he's just stuck there. You want to make sure to do Berserk before anything else happens. Please run away. Run away. Okay. We take that all day long. Who is it? Ugh. Really? I mean, I have dried meat, but really? I'll do the Velt. Let's just do the Velt. Just do the Velt. It's fine. What do you have? Slot and Lore is like super tempting as opposed to Shadow. I'm gonna do it. I also forgot to take out a character, so now I have to do it on the airship because I'm an idiot. Oof. Gao. All things. Gao? Really? Gao. 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 Okay, fine. Suppose. Need you learning Merton. Great. Get in the back row. Enjoy whatever equipment that is. And we're going to save. But I am going to have to take a character out. Which will be just Gao. And we'll see. Need a character and an Esper. No Shadow, no Gao is all I care about. I don't think we've had any, like, seriously nasty fights except for Pearl Dragon. Pearl Dragon's an issue. He can show up on the Velt. I don't think I have any money. Yep. As soon as I did it, I'm like, this isn't gonna work. I don't have any money. Shit. At least I get money from these fights. That's nice. No legendary first try Velt. First try late Velt, no less. Yeah, since I don't want to do Floating Continent, I gotta chase Gao. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do Trench. Velt does have a 50-50 chance. So we're hoping that we win that coin flip at some point. Cool. Oh, and it's a character. Oh, thank God. All right. Woo! Feeling real good about that. My decisions were correct. It's not always the case, but today, Today it's correct. Alright, so the quick choice is let's just go check the basement for the last check, and then we see how many checks we're at. Like 17 or something, which is not enough to get skip, but we're hoping for the last Esper here. If not, we'll go check out Magitech. We do need to see what she's got. Just tools is whatever. You know what? You can have it for Kepka's Tower. Have the Moogle Charm. Great. Alright, so we're still in the market for Ice Shields, 2 of them. That we can get rid of that Blizzard Orb from Edgar. Illumina. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I can double Illumina. Our levels are kind of low, so that means an Atmo Illumina is less enticing. So we're going to put Gao in, and then we're going to head to Magitech and check for our last Esper there. We could do World of Ruin, Narsh. Oh, you know what? We have Zen Thief, so let's do that. Do that. Definitely an Esper, just a matter of can we afford it. We also really need levels. We're pretty low. 13k? Love it. Definitely do that. Boom, there's our 13k. Alright, there's our unlock. What are we at, like 17 checks? 18 checks? 17, that is not enough. So, I need to figure out a way to afford 2 Ice Shields. That's my next order of business. But I'm going to go ahead and switch my party up now. We're not taking Celis. It's a little late. Order balance. Let's snag a couple Ice Shields. And then since our party needs levels so badly, I'm probably going to do my like patented full right side just to take the Inferno and the Dragon spot and then hop back in with a full party and see what happens. I need 67,000. See if we can work that out. I need that. Alright, there is those. Could sell the Aura Lance and get some armor too. So like 2 of these would be great. Bristol Mail would be good. Anything else I could kind of sell here to afford anything better? That's good enough. It's gonna have to be good enough. Let's go. Gonna have to do it. Alright, so we are gonna do Genji Atlas on him. Yep. Back row. You can be earrings and Moogle. You can be double earrings. Perfect. Okay. They might be saying, physics, you are not able to use an ice shield on Edgar while you're using 2 weapons. And you're right. And that's fine, because I can actually equip a shield even with the Genji glove on. So when I need to do Merton, I have the option to do Merton. When I don't need to do Merton, I don't have to do Merton. I can just have him nice and set up and squared away with his 2 weapons to do plenty of damage with quick and speed and all that stuff. Alright, so because our levels are low and our power is low, we're going to go ahead and put everybody on the right lane just to help take care of Inferno and then take care of the dragon. Everybody gets the levels, high tier item, magic points, all that stuff. But we then can warp out and put our parties normal from there. So let's see. You. No. There's Doom, which is nice. You know what? You take Bahamut. You should be done with whatever this is. Nope, you're not. You are just learning that, and you... Okay, good. Need Doom. Where was that at? It's down here? Seraphim? Yeah, do that. Okay. Edgar is quick, so that means his 2 attacks can cause some serious damage pretty quickly. Quick and 4 attacks, pretty huge. Main thing we're worried about right now is Doomgaze. Oh. Well, look what it is. It's a vanilla. This is definitely a quickable moment if I've ever seen one. Good damage. If this doesn't kill, then we'll just bolt 2 to finish. Should be enough to finish it off. It's a good fight too, because it's might teach Cure 3 to Strago. That way I can give him another Esper before the dragon. It's a good magic point fight. And also good experience, which is what we're really looking for. But we've learned Doom and Cure 3, so we really want to switch up him. We want him to learn something. Actually, you know what? What else can we learn here? Ice 3? Great. And then you are going to learn Doom as well. So we have a little bit of coverage, and I think our HP is pretty good. We're just going to go. We're not going to save right now. Red dagger on. I think we're just going to do what we did last time, and we're just going to quick. I don't think he dies to that. And then if quick doesn't finish, then we'll Ice 3 the rest. About to say, like, any procs would be pretty great. We also ran out of MP, so this is pretty good timing. Alright, so after this fight, we're going to go ahead and equip everything we need to equip. We'll just, like, optimize everything, basically, and then put on Espers that we need. We have no calmness protection, which is pretty sad, but it is what it is. There's the offering. I'm not too interested. Everybody's already equipped with everything they need, so let's see. You... yeah, unicorn, I guess. Shoot. Like nothing we need. That carbuncle is fine, and you shoot. Great. So we are going to put everybody in the airship that we want, because you get a free heal as long as you put people in the airship. We don't really need to save either, because we can save on the right lane. So you and you can be on those lanes. You're going to go on your own. You know what? You go there, and something is fishy. Are you on your own? Should you be on your own? I'm not actually sure. Well, hopefully it works. I got a little confused there. I was like, wait a minute. What am I doing? So Strago's going to be on his own. Gao and Shadow are going to be together. Gao and Strago, that is, are going to be together. And then old Edgar's going to handle his own business with Quick. That's our move. Great. That's her. Am I using you? Oh yeah, you both are together. That's right. Great. Okay, great. Let's go. I am confused on my party. I thought I was using... Okay, Strago's alone. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. I forgot what my party was. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. So now we can go ahead and save. So I lost a good amount of time there just because of doing double runs. Just takes time to warp out, put your party back together, put your party, dive back in, setting up your party, diving in, equipping all the things, yada, yada, yada. But my levels were really bad. I didn't like being level like 35 with the offense I have. I've had no stat boosts. Like, wasn't looking great, all things considered. Especially considering I have no calmness protection, so I need to have, like, enough power in case I get double calmness or some nonsense, right? So, I went ahead and did the double dip. Sacrifice of, like, 2 minutes for, hopefully, 2 minutes of power. That's what we're hoping for. No promises. I think it will help Edgar a lot. Just because of, any kind of physical attacks. Anytime you're using a sword with fight levels or king. So, more levels equals more damage. And having quick means it compounds, I have a Mega Elixir and at least one Elixir, so I can kind of keep the Edgar battery running. For tier 2 in particular, I can pop a shield on him, just let Merton run, just melt the whole stack, right? And then put the weapon back on when it's time for single target damage time, which is one of my favorite strats. I love being able to put a shield on for Merton strats, and then take a shield off for single target strats. It's one of my favorites. It's really good. It's such a good thing to have in the back of your pocket if you're trying to race. And with this seed, with the relatively low power, the weird gating, like Shadow, which would gate into Floating Continent, or Ebbets Rock gated by Magimaster, those gates are not great. Certainly seen better gates in my life. I think our team is doing pretty good, right around an hour, with also pretty, like, mediocre offense, all things considered. Okay, this is another quick fight. Quite literally, quick. This guy's weak to Pearl, so we hope to get a proc or two. Love it. Especially on the second one. That's what you want. You don't want it on the first one. If the first sword procs, the second sword won't auto crit, which is super obnoxious. Final Fantasy VI spaghetti code striking again. I want to use a sleeping bag on him and quick save. And sorry about the poison walk, but you know what? If you're trying to go fast, you do what you gotta do. Alright. This sucks. This is butt. This is not what we want. I'm gonna row first. I'm gonna quick, put an Atmo on, go that way. Might not be better. So the issue is, if Illumina procs, we cry, because he absorbs Pearl. We really need this to not happen, but he's pretty low magic, so it shouldn't be like the end of the world. But it completely negates the attack every time it happens. Alright, we're gonna need to quick, cure 3, and then attack. Not a great single target fight because Illumina is like the worst case scenario versus, you know, 1 versus 1. Okay, good. I think we're out of quicks right now. Miss. We got double. Oh, we had double Illuminas. We don't have double Illuminas now. Okay. Need you to like relax. Need you to calm thy tits, please. Thank you. No proc. No proc. Okay, he's dead, right? Okay. That was not a good matchup, but you know what? Fine. Fine. Everything's fine. Everything according to plan. No issues. We definitely need sleeping bag. Save and go, because we already equipped everything, so we don't have to fiddle in the menus anymore. Also a trashy fight. See if we can't get through this with just a Merton. And hopefully just both of them don't die to immediate trade-offs. I'm not actually sure if that's going to happen or not. About to find out real soon. Oh yeah, I forgot that's going to kill him. So about that. I forgot about that. I forgot that Merton is gonna, you know, Merton. No. Okay. Fun. Great. Love everything that's happening here. This is great. This is such a good time. I don't know about this fight. This is bad. We can single target, kill one of them, revive, etc. I just don't want to. So we are gonna do Ice 3 single target for now. Need to take it pretty slow here. Could have just killed Retainer and then fled. That's probably the right move. I always forget that I can do that. Do believe I'm gonna do that. Make sure he doesn't die. Oh. Super annoying. Maybe Shadow can handle this on his own. That's the dream. Shit. Really used a dog right there, dude. An X potion? X potion? Don't have an X potion. That is shenanigans. This is what happens when you forget that you can just kill Retainer. Please don't kill. Please don't kill. He has like no life. Come on, dude. I don't understand how he's still alive. Should have done this before, but I thought for sure he was going to die a lot sooner. Oh, what a series of misplays back to back to cause this whole nonsense situation. Anyway, I'm just gonna smoke bomb. That was a really bad demonstration of how to deal with a bad situation, retainer. Don't take notes from whatever that shit was I just did, because that was unacceptably bad. I just didn't think my brilliant plan all the way through, and that occurred. So, oof, really, really big oof on that. Not a fan of what I just did there. Anyway, hopefully these two fare a little better, because these Kefka's Tower has been not lovely. This is good though, for the most part. Wow, my spells are pretty disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. I just doom you. Please just work. Thank you. I brought Gao in for lures, or the lore potential, so maybe we'll actually check what lures he has on Final Kefka. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Possible. Alright, so 2, 4, 5, 6 is what we're looking for. No other earrings? Okay, it's fine. Okay, that Kefka's Tower was disheartening, but we're not dead yet. I'm glad I got the levels. That's, if nothing else, I'm glad I got the levels. Okay, 2, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 5, 6. We are gonna like utilize Edgar pretty hard early. Maybe without Quick though. I think I'm gonna save Quick for later. Two, 4, 5, 6. So let's just start with getting Dooms out. Part number 1 is let's get Long Arm out of the way. Let's get his Atmo weapon off and switch to an Illumina. Oh, thank God. That's great. What lures we got? Anything fun? Grand Train is fun. The other things I was hoping for are not there. I don't have fire. I have fire too. That'll be fine. So head is weak to fire, so that's what we're utilizing here. Ice 3 would do the same damage because he's not weak to fire. And therefore, or sorry, he's not weak to ice, so Ice 3 would do the same amount of damage as a weakness to fire 2. So that's why I did what I did. No Osmos, which is a little alarming, so I need to be very cautious with my quicks. I'm okay with using it right now for short arm. This is super dangerous. Oops. I think he could just kill me if he wanted to. If he countered me and just die. But maybe not. I don't know. We got double Illuminance. Maybe we just block it. Would be the dream. We draw. Okay, we blocked it. Good. Put him in the back row. Like a smart person. We got Haste 2 floating around here. I know we do, but who has it? You do? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So this is going to be the Merton phase. So what we want to do is Edgar needs to put on a shield for this particular fight. And we just need to crack off as many Mertons as possible. So he's just going to spam nonsense. So for this one, we're just going to take the Illumina off. We're going to put on Flame Shield. And we can slam some Mertons out there. You know what? Grand Train. It's close enough. I think we can get off one more Merton on Setzer before we have to go ahead and switch to Edgar and have him kill Tiger, we're hoping. Fools, I'm not too worried about it. Edgar attacking Tiger should kill him. If he's not already dead. This should finish him off. It did not. It's Grand Train. Ah, shit. Bad news. I meant to equip the Illumina on Edgar. I didn't. It's pretty much should be about done with Merton phase. We'll do another Merton if things don't die here. Yeah, we'll do one more. Do we have mute anywhere? I don't think we do. That should handle the other two. 10 hits. Oh, yeah. Anyway, 10 hits. Mute. I didn't see. Okay, no mute. Here, 3. You know what? I don't mind that mute. That's a perfect mute. Thank you. You. Take that flame shield off. I'm gonna slap that Illumina back on. Taking out magic. Gross. Didn't hit very many people, so we're just gonna fight again, get him out of our face. Oh, more quarters than an arcade. Love it. We got another elixir, so we can use that on Strago and do some Cure 3 action going on for the next round. My issue with this round is the same issue we had versus Atma, and that's Edgar proccing. That's an issue. Let's go ahead and just slam an elixir right here. Get a Cure 3 going. And I think a Grand Train. And then we just hope that Edgar doesn't proc the first attack, and maybe that's enough to kill Girl. I'm not sure. It's gonna be narrow. Okay, it was enough. Good, good. So we have no life 3 or anything here, so let's count. Do our counting. 8. 16. I got an 18. 23. 728. Okay, we just need a quick. So we need a remedy, it looks like. Oh, we have active screens, okay. We have no way to protect from this, so we're just gonna quick and hope that we only get single columnist and then also hope that we block it. We're about to do 16. Are you serious? Are you serious? Shit. I don't know if this is enough to do a quick. Might have to pivot. It was enough, alright. Anyway, I hate that it lets you cast quick even without an FMP. This will kill, but it's a matter of what are the columnists is going to look like. Okay. Oh, that was perfect. That is so ideal, it's ridiculous. I wish I had taken the shield off of him before he died. That's all. All right. Shield off Setzer, shield off Strago, crack, crack, Edgar, quick, attack, 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 and we'll see where we stand. That's basically what we're looking at right now to get this party started. Shield off. Oh, yeah. Well, let's just attack them. Gonna have to be good enough. We're just gonna Mega Elixir instead. Fine. You know, sometimes you gotta pivot. Okay, I just hope he doesn't counter me here. That's what I really don't want. Okay, good. He's already at 30k. I just didn't want him to counter me so that I could feel better about doing quick and double attacking, because I don't expect him to die here. And he might counter afterwards or just put me at 2 characters, and that's like super obnoxious. I think another quick. Nope, he's dead. Holy shit. All right. Anyway, 122.23. Where did I lose most of my time? The retainers and the marshal was a big source of my time loss. But like, I don't feel bad about the seed. I feel like I played it fine. I feel like the offense was pretty low. The loot was really weak. Without that Illumina that I got from the Colosseum, I feel like I would be super weak. Question is, like, is there anything in World of Ruin Narsh from that dragon? Maybe. Was there something good in Floating Continent? Maybe. Was there an offering? Maybe, but I don't think the offering would have saved me. So, I don't know. Let's see if anybody else has finished this. I'm gonna guess probably not. But let's see. 122.23. I am the first to finish, so I don't have any input on or insight on how I did. Like, the only options were do Floating Continent or get through Magimaster, which Magimaster was fine. There was Berserk basically everywhere, so that wasn't an issue, but there were a lot of other options of places to go. So what I'm curious about, though, is was there anything at Kefket Narsh? Because somebody might choose to do that instead. That would be interesting. So let's have a little look. I'm curious. Is there maybe something at Kefket Narsh? So I'm going to fast forward the hell out of this. So cover your ears. All right, so no character here. That is pretty interesting. Let's see. You know what? While I'm here, just kind of like scouting things out, let's see what Floating Continent would have had. Will be an interesting little thing. Let's see. Cool. And again, I'm just going to fast forward the hell out of this. Pretty obnoxious, but that is very doable with this. Okay, good enough. Gonna hold A till he dies. Okay, there was a Sabin here. That's upsetting. I mean, it's annoying, but it's also Floating Continent. Like, I got Celis at Ebbets, which is arguably far faster than this. And then just got, I don't know. I did Ancient Castle, which is slow. Everything else is pretty fast, except for Fanatics. But Fanatics is 3 checks, and unfortunately it didn't culminate to a skip. But it gave me Merton, which helped me move a little faster. I don't know. I don't feel bad about my choices. This seed's a weird one, routing-wise and offense-wise, and I feel like I did just fine. I don't think I made any bad choices. It's just a matter of, like, can someone utilize the tools faster than I can? Probably. We'll find out. But I hope you all enjoyed the run. If you have any questions, feel free to sound off in the comments below. Otherwise, you can message me on Discord if you need anything. Hope you all have a great weekend. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.